Hello, welcome to Spark Joy Astrology. My name is Joy, and I'm glad to be back, friends. I was not here 2 weeks ago on the full moon, and I've been trying to stick to that schedule of new moons and full moons. But I had that full moon pretty much on my ascendant degree, and wow, did it hit me hard. So it took me a few weeks to get back on my feet, but I am here, and since then I have transitioned out of my 21-year career at CSU. Half of that I have been working part-time and building Spark Joy, which is I am an astrologer, a yoga teacher, a Reiki master, and an artist. And now I am diving deep into all of that plus retreats and working with psilocybin as soon as it is fully legalized for my partner, who's a therapist, to administer it. We are joining forces, yin and yang, to offer some magic on this planet. And so big changes. So thank you for being patient with me, not being here last full moon, but I'm excited to be here now for this new moon in Pisces. So let's break it down, friends. It is exact at 3 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Well, actually, it's daylight time because at 2 a.m. we shift the clocks back. So happy daylight savings time, everybody who is in a state that celebrates it. But at 3 a.m. we have the sun and the moon joining together at that 20th degree. And in Pisces, we have Saturn. Saturn's been working to make our dreams, which is very much what the realm of Pisces is representative of, making our dreams reality. And this new moon is about sexual healing, friends. And when we're working with creating realities, when our sexual energy is flowing, we are very aligned to creation mode. And so this new moon is potent and it is beautiful because it's the last new moon of the astrological year. Aries, when the sun moves into Aries, we begin a whole new astrological year, and that starts spring. It makes a little bit more sense than the Gregorian year starting in January in the middle of winter. So happy new year. But this last lunation of the astrological year is sowing in seeds of healing. We have some interesting layers when it comes to the asteroids. There's the word I'm looking for. Asteroids offer us so much gold, friends. And in this particular new moon, we have the signature of sexual healing, yin and yang. We have Priapus. This is the asteroid of the masculine energy that is counterpart to Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith, I know you've heard me talk about her. She's one of my favorites. She represents sovereignty and wholeness and wellness, and through traversing, releasing shame and guilt and being held down, repressed energy, she finds her fullness. And this is a beautiful vibration that to be this wholeness. And she's been working hard all summer long and fall and winter long to heal. And now she is facing off with Priapus. Priapus is the, like I said, masculine counterpart. So working to release shame and guilt to step into the fullness of the healed masculine. And Priapus is at 19 degrees of Pisces, so 1 degree away from the new moon. And we have Black Moon Lilith opposite this new moon at 17 degrees of Virgo. So, wow, friends, we have a face-off between these two archetypes that are each other's equivalents in yin and yang, working to heal. And why do I say heal? Well, we have Chiron, the healer of the cosmos, holding hands with the point of destiny and fate. They have been doing so for about a month now. And so the last lunation of the astrological year is the fireworks of these two really getting the face off to find the healing that they need. And this healing is going to offer us the ability to bring our dreams into reality, right? We're working with Saturn and Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, reality and dreams coming together in the same house with the new moon basically in the middle of these two dynamic characters of reality and dreams, Saturn and Neptune. And so when we can find this sexual healing, this energy that is our most potent energy to wield on this planet in this lifetime, when we can come into alchemical healing and this dynamic, we are able to really create heaven on earth through this balance point, through healing, through the yin and the yang coming into balance. This is where we're able to bring our dreams, hello Pisces, Neptune, into reality, Saturn birthing it into this 3D. So, wow. That is a very wonderful layer to unfold. And Mercury sextiles Pluto on this day at 1:45 p.m. So a few hours after the new moon goes down, which is really offering us the ability to think deep, to talk deep, to go deep into psychoanalytical layers of ourselves, these parts, if you've ever studied internal family systems, it speaks to all these dynamic parts within us that make us up. And that is most definitely reflected in astrology with all the archetypal energy that we work with that makes us all up. So at 1:45, or actually, no, sorry, my notes are wrong. It's actually the moon comes into a conjunction with Neptune at 1:45 p.m. Mercury sextiling Pluto is at 4:20 p.m. But let's go back to that 1:45 p.m. moment when the moon makes that conjunction with Neptune. She's moved past the sun at 20 degrees and is now making that beautiful union with Neptune, which Mercury did the day before. And so this is an emotional check-in to our dreams. We may feel like we need to tap into some creative juices here, some imagination and emotional fuel for these dreams to bring them into reality. And wow, these transits are also activated through Mars squaring Uranus. This is breakthrough, tension building energy, which is like this pressure point that's building up until our eclipse, which is 2 weeks after this new moon. The culminating full moon is actually a lunar eclipse. Woo, friends, on March 25th, we have that go down, and that is really breaking us through this portal, really pushing us through, if you will, maybe the birth canal. We're seeing the light, if you will. So these potent eclipses start on March 25th. The season begins, and then we have the follow-up solar eclipse on April 8th, and it is conjunct Chiron. So again, this flavor of healing, of looking at our wounds, and then being able to integrate that, step into wholeness, into that balance point, and even take it as far as teaching. So if you are far enough on your journey where you've healed the patterns, you may really find yourself empowered with this lunar eclipse season and solar eclipse season to step into your full healer self. Woo, friends, very exciting time toward the end of this month. We also have the equinox, equal day, equal night, happening on March 19th, and that is at 9:06 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So a lot of energy building with this particular new moon. So planting your seeds in these potent new moon waters, knowing that there is breakthrough, revolutionary energy happening with that Mars squaring Uranus, Uranus at 19 degrees over there in Jupiter's hanging out spot of Taurus. So Jupiter being our ruler and having this connection to Uranus, who's squaring Mars, is really shaking us up to look at what needs to be healed in our masculine identity. And also, if you are masculine, how do you really step into integrity with your sexuality. Priapus is asking us to look deeply at our relationships and how we wield that sword, if you will. And yes, so I want to share in my own personal life something neat, and that is that my partner, who is a couples sex therapist, has been dreaming for years to do a men's sexuality group. And it just so happened that Friday was the day that it went down. After years of planning, it finally happened, and he had all the people he wanted. The full number showed up, and it is just beautiful, the timing of it all. It's always divinely perfect that his first men's sexuality group happened just the day before this new moon, where Priapus is having this standoff with Black Moon Lilith, being empowered to heal and to really step into a higher vibration of centered juiciness. So with that being said, friends, know that Neptune, this higher octave of love, is just really flowing as we have had the moon make that conjunction on the new moon with Neptune. But we have a really special thing with the sun and Neptune coming together on March 17th and allowing that rebirth moment of Neptune. So spiritual revolution, we are being rolled over with a wave of enlightenment currently. So sending you so much love and joy. I'm gonna go play with that little cutie in the sunshine. It is so lovely to have spring back. Oh, I love the warmth, and I'm sending you so much warmth and rays of sunshine through the ethers. All right, lots of love. Mwah.